The Western Conference NBA Playoffs, Round 1 continues. The Sacramento Kings come into Game 3 up 2-0 with a relentless desire to thrust them to a third straight victory. The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the New Orleans Pelicans. Round 1 of the NBA Playoffs continues.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Game 3 of this Western Conference first-round series. We're 2-0 so far, and we'll see if the home court advantage holds sway. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. Now Sacramento starting 5. The post pair form will be Murray and Sabonis. Zach LaVine is out there with Ellis, and it's DeRozan in at the 3. And for New Orleans, in the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. Trey Murphy is out there with Williamson. And it's Messi in at the center. For 3, LaVine taking a look at New Orleans. Even though they start this series in a hole, Greg, it wasn't entirely unexpected, but now at home, they have to put a W on the board.
And you know, Kevin, I look for them to be more comfortable here tonight. You often shoot better at home. Sometimes role players produce more at home. It's an environment and a crowd filled with energy that you're used to.
Williamson in the post. Murray on him. Can't get it to fall. Ellis, the pass to DeRozan. Chipped away. Gets it out to Ellis. And another 3 for Sacramento.
It's almost like he had a bird's eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
Murray against Ellis. The 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And they double up Murray. LaVine with it. Now defended by McCollum. Ellis, the pass to Murray. Launches it. Drills it from outside.
And how great are they playing 4 for 4 shooting to start this one?
And here's New Orleans now. A 12-point game. And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Got a lineup change here for Sacramento. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's McCollum. No good again that time. Sacramento's gone a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter. Valanciunas, good.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Pelicans still look like they're getting going. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Pass to Messi. Trying his luck from deep. And another 3 for Sacramento. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Kings?
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
And here's McCollum. After the three-pointer from Jonas Valanciunas, down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
A cold start for them. 3 shots, 3 misses. Good thing it's early.
Jones finds Monk. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Pelicans trail by 21. And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
A little bit ago, Willie Green and I were able to chat. One thing he pointed out in particular was Valanciunas' ability to control the glass. Coach said we block out some nights better against him than others, but we can't play soft against this guy. So they'll have to try and keep a body on him at all times. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Pass to Nisi. Here's McCollum. Misses and the dry spell continues. Kings leading now by 21. For 3, Levine hits it from three-point range. Levine's got his second bucket tonight.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Three-pointer. And another 3 for Sacramento.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Looking for their first basket of the game. Pass to Nisi. Now McCollum, guarded by Levine. And again, no good by New Orleans. And Sacramento has possession. DeRozan for 3. That one's in, his first shot this game.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
For New Orleans, they've gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. Now McCollum. Sabonis grabs the board.
He might be getting in his head a little bit, trying to get something going, but he's still scoreless in the quarter.
From outside the arc, another 3 for Sacramento.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Fires from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Sabonis has got a couple of threes now in the first for Sacramento.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Knocks it loose. And stolen by Murray. Here's Ellis. And Ellis throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Murray for 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. We're at the end of the first quarter. And what a blowout already in this one. It's Sacramento running away with it. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And for the Kings here, they've been really putting on a show, guys.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway.
Has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Now here's Williamson. He has yet to score.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Lyles, another three for Sacramento.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Here's New Orleans. Pass to Olynyk. Alvarado with it. And here is Olynyk. Pocket 6. Stolen by Carter. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Sabonis, the pass to LaRavia. Carter for three, and another three for Sacramento.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Williamson. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. They get it again. Olynyk can't hit. And it's Sacramento's ball. Right now they're on a 9-0 run. Monk outside. Carter with the three. Knocks down the three ball. Carter's got 9 points.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Lyles with it. Jones covering. Lets the three fly. Good on the triple. Lyles got 6 points in the quarter.
And guys, you'd have to say this run really triggered by their transition offense.
Pass to Jones. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
The shot's good from Monk.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Alvarado. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Carter on the wing. Olynyk is covering. The kick out to Sabonis. And another three for Sacramento.
Clearly, Sabonis has that shot dialed in before he even gets the ball. He catches it and shoots it with a quick release.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Beyond the arc. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far at 4 for the game.
Here's Williamson. And it's sent back by Sabonis.
Okay, we see you, Sabonis, making a stand defensively.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Both teams will make substitutions. Let's go. 1:30 left in the first half. Pass to Olynyk. Monk against McCollum. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Now here's McCollum. Hasn't made one yet. Down low. Here's Messi. And nothing is falling for him right now. Sacramento in total control. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Levine for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Levine's got 9.
And since being drafted in 2014, Levine has put in the work to get his three-point shot where he likes it, really upgrading that deep game.
Now here's McCollum. 23 seconds left to play in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Messi. DeRozan with the rebound. Now here's Valanciunas. 6 points for him. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. 9 points in the game so far.
Just playing with poise and confidence. Man, they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
And so it's Sacramento with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, DeMontis. This team was efficient in the first half. What's working offensively?
Everyone used to this NBA game. We all came out focused and we're playing team basketball. We're sharing the ball, and that's working for us.
You got a lot of weapons there, DeMontis. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Glad to have you with us. So far, it's been a dismal performance for the New Orleans Pelicans.
They don't want it enough. They're getting bodied up on the boards and doing nothing about it.
Yeah, they get bodied up on the scoreboard as well, Shaq. It may not be their only issue, but it's a big problem.
Looking at the scenario for the New Orleans Pelicans, they're watching this series slip through their fingers. The first half, not the effort they were hoping for.
Oh, it's not looking great, but you can't give up. I mean, you never know.
Ball till you fall. If it's me, I'm not quitting. You got to carry me out, Kenny.
Better bring a forklift.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. You know, Domantas Sabonis has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Here's Murray, scoreless thus far. In the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. Zion Williamson is out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Messi in at the center position. And that's the group for Willie Green as we begin the second half. He drills the three-pointer.
The all-around game of Levine, an excellent passer for his position.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
New Orleans ball.
New Orleans moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got 5 rebounds tonight. Levine kicks to DeRozan. Murray for 3. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 3 assists now in this one. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Murray against Williamson. Outside for Murray. It's hauled in by the Kings.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
For 3, Levine. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Knocked away. McCollum with the ball. Picked up by Ellis. Inside. Back to Williamson. Williamson double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Ball violation. It'll be a jump ball.
And here we go. Levine heading to the hoop. Here's the 3. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Oh, coming out hot, hot, hot. 4 out of 4 for the field. Okay.
That's tipped and taken away by Ellis. For 3. And another 3 for Sacramento.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
DeRozan for 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. DeRozan's got 9.
Defense, for me, just hasn't made the commitment to sprint back.
Murray still without a basket.
He's been held scoreless tonight, really just unable to make any sort of impact.
This one for 3. Cans it from downtown. Murray's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Sacramento. Murray against Ellis to stop the drought, and it's Murray penetrating. Misses at the rim.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
And there's Murray on the assist from DeRozan. DeRozan's got his 5th assist in this one. Ellis against Murray. Pass to Misi. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. DeRozan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. From deep, another 3 for Sacramento.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Now here's Murray. Dives for it. Stolen by Ellis. Fast break, here they come. Here's Sabonis. And the 3 ball is good. 18 points for him.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's Misi. No scoring in this one. Sabonis grabs the board. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Levine for 3. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Pass to McCollum. Poked away. Stolen by Levine. Shoots the 3. And another 3 for Sacramento.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Kings ahead. Opening up a huge gap. And 4th quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. On the court for Sacramento, Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Lyles. Then it's McDermott. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's LaRavia in at the 2 guard. To the paint. McDermott with the steal. And now Sacramento on the break. Launches a 3. And another 3 for Sacramento. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Kings.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off. Guys, this is the NBA. You keep giving the ball away, you're going to get punished.
To the inside. To halt the run. Can't capitalize inside. The Kings have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Shots good by Lyles.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Back to Alvarado. Pass to Jones. Shot clock at 5. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Rebound by the Kings. And here's McDermott. Lets it go with a 3. And another 3 for Sacramento.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Jones finds Williamson. Kicks it out to Jones. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's LaRavia. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Monk with a double team. New Orleans moving it around. It's stolen by Monk. Valanciunas with the ball. Jones covering. And another 3 for Sacramento.
And every team loves getting a night like this out of their big man. Valanciunas is the biggest lion in the Serengeti.
Outside, Jones. Olynyk sets a screen for Jones. And the Pelicans miss again.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
McDermott for 3. The 3-pointer is right on target. McDermott's got 9 points here in the second half.
Just a humongous 4th quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
Driving in. It's stolen by Valanciunas.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight, and an important win for the Kings.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And this series has really gone their way.
Yeah, it looks like a sweep maybe in the cards with tonight's win. They'll be going up 3-0, and this is exactly what they wanted to do.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Zach LaVine.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Right side, Jones. Lyles against Williamson. From the arc, Another three for Sacramento.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
It's stolen by Lyles. Jacks up a three. And that one's good, LaRavia.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shots good by Lyles.
Man, he is feeling it from three-point range. All of a sudden, he just can't miss.
Deep two from Murray. No good. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip, it's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
This victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
DeMar, big effort tonight. What is the state of mind of this club right now?
We're focusing in on the defensive end. We know if we get stops, so we can definitely score whenever we want.
And you got it done tonight, DeMar. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Zach LaVine.